Hey guys, Jhub here, and today I'm bringing you some more Titanfall gameplay on, I believe, Angel City, and this is some flawless gameplay, so it's going to be pretty good. And also, I count flawless, and it did too, even though I died at the epilogue. It does not count you getting a death at that point, because I guess it is its own game mode at the end. But nevertheless, this is some good gameplay. But what I wanted to go over in this video is that all Titan and Pilot abilities have been released. I will leave a link down in the description to the article on Titanfall blog if you'd rather go over there and check them out rather than listening to me. But I guess what I want to do in this video is go over every single one of them and let you know what they do. So we will begin with the first one, being Fast Autoloader. The advanced autoload mechanism replenishes your Titan's ordnance faster, making your Titan's ordnance available more frequently. So that sounds pretty good. Next, we're going to auto eject, which was in the beta. Basically, the simplest version of this is when your Titan dies, you'll automatically be ejected, so you will not get a death. Going on is one that I might be worried about, which is Dead Man's Trigger. The Dead Man's Trigger auto detonates all of your planted explosives when you are killed. So I don't know if you'll be able to plant a lot of explosives, i.e. C4. If C4s do exist, as long as you have to plant it before detonate it, I'll be happy, instead of detonating it in the air. Next is Ice Pick. It's a modified data knife that increases the speed at which you can hack specters and turret control panels, which I expect would be good for domination / hardpoint. Moving on is the Power Cell. Power Cell accelerates the recharging of your pilot's tactical ability. So I think like cloaking or the sprint running would be what that's referring to. I'm not quite sure. Moving along, it's the Guardian Chip. This is an upgraded targeting system, allows your Auto Titan to engage enemies with much greater accuracy. So when you set your Titan into follow or guard mode, it will be able to kill more often, I guess, than it did in previous. Because I know with the Titan, when you were not inside of it, it really wouldn't do much in the beta. Moving on is the Run and Gun Kit. The Run and Gun Kit allows you to fire small arms such as pistols and SMGs while sprinting. This might only be hip fire, but would be nice if you could aim down sight too, even though that'd be quite difficult. Explosive Pack is the next one, which increases your ordnance ammo capacity as a pilot, which would be pretty good. I don't know if ordnance means frags or if it means total ammo, because you do get a lot of ammo in Titanfall, at least in the beta. Quick Reload Kit accelerates the reload speeds of all your pilot weapons. That's probably something I will be using because I loved sleight of hand in Call of Duty. Having more ammo in the clip and putting it in there faster is something that I quite am fond of. So moving on is the Stealth Kit. Makes your footsteps silence and makes your jump kit exhaust nearly invisible, which is pretty good. I guess it's saying that the little jetpack you have on your back, you won't be able to see it putting it up, because that is something they give away to the pilots, and silent footsteps will help. It's kind of like sound whoring in Call of Duty. Moving along is the Enhanced Parkour Kit. I think this was in the beta, which allows you to wall run and wall hang for an increased period of time. Basic, but would be good for those of you who are very good at parkour and killing from the walls. Next is the Warp Fall Transmitter, which accelerates your Titan substantially using short-range jump technology. So I don't know if that means it's going to speed up with the dashes, or you might actually be able to jump. That'd be something good, because there is not any jumping allowed in the Titans unless you use your dash to go off and overhang. Dome Shield Battery is the next one. This piece of kit extends the duration of your Titan's dome shield after Titanfall, which is something that can be useful if you are a kind of person who drops your Titan, dies, and have to spawn across the map and use it to follow you so that it can come back. Next is the Minion Detector, which displays both friendly and enemy grunts and specters on your minimap at all time. Would be good for those of you who are trying to speed level up. If you want to be able to kill just non-stop grunts and not really worry about pilots, this is something you could use. So it's something to help you level up. I don't see after people hitting 10th regeneration level 50 that they're going to really make much use of it. But nevertheless, it could be something that works. Tactical Reactor. This kit makes your Titan's tactical ability recharge faster. The tactical abilities are Vortex Shield, Electric Smoke, and Particle Wall. Now, we've seen Vortex Shield and Electric Smoke, so I don't know what the Particle Wall is, unless it's a giant wall that just deflects or stops everything from hitting you. It's like the Vortex Shield, except it does not reflect back, but it does protect you. That's what I can imagine that the Particle Wall is going to be. The Regen Booster, your Titan is able to regenerate its body shield at a faster rate than normal, which is pretty good for those of you who are always in a Titan and always fighting. That's something I might actually use, because it seems like once I get into a Titan in Titanfall, it takes a lot to take me down because I figured out how to maneuver very well with them. The dash quick charge. Your Titan's dash system recharges at a faster rate, allowing you to dash more frequently. Basically, I would like to say this is going to be like the Strider. The Strider has 3 dashes, and they recharge very fast. So adding this on to, say, the normal Atlas Titan, maybe even the Ogre, if that is going to be one, if you can get that. It might be something you want to use on the Ogre because it might be the slower, more tankier Titan in the game. Nuclear ejection is the next one. We saw that in the beta. Basically, your Titan briefly charges and then detonates its nuclear core, dealing massive amounts of damage to the nearby enemy. So it's basically a bomb, like detonates after your Titan gets blown up. It does have, I would like to say, a little bit too big of a radius from what I saw in the beta. A little bit of a reduction on that might be good because I have been quite far away in my own Titan away from a nuclear explosion, and it would still kill my Titan. So I don't know if that's something I can agree with. Big Punch. Your Titan's melee attack power is significantly increased, inflicting greater damage than normal and knocking enemies back further, which is good for those of you who like to be up and close and personal in the Titans. You'll be able to take down enemy Titans a whole lot quicker with this because it'll do more damage just meleeing, and the meleeing might kill them a whole lot faster than your gun would. Core Extender allows any Titan's core ability to remain active for an extended period of time. So I guess for the increased damage that a Titan can get, having it for maybe an extra 5 to 10 seconds to help you take down another Titan or another 2 Titans, it might help you out. So I could see that working out. The Core Accelerator makes your Titan's core ability charge more quickly. So if you are in a Titan more often than not and are using your core ability quite a bit, this is something you're definitely going to want to use. Say if you are using the increased damage, or say in the Strider's dash and you want to get around and get away from someone, you might want to pop this or use this. It would help you out. And then the last one that is shown on this blog is that it is Survivor. Your Titan will lose health at a slower rate when doomed, allowing you to fight longer before having to abandon the Titan. So basically this is the point where you usually get your little bar on your Titan flashing because people have killed it. This is going to allow you to stay in it a little bit longer, maybe even get a little bit of revenge and take down that enemy Titan before it actually kills you and you fly up in the air. I don't know how many of these you will be able to have at the same time, because I remember having the automatic eject and nuclear ejection on at the same time so that it would kick me out and then detonate it so I wouldn't have to worry about. But overall, I've got to say only a couple of these have me worried, that being the nuclear ejection and the Dead Man's Trigger, I believe, is the only other one that I am worried about. So let me know what you think down in the description below. Like I said, I will leave the link. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit of something. Other than that, peace out.